I believe that the mission of God is to create the city of peace, which rights the way things are, to be as God intends them to be. Beautifully depicted in Isaiah 65 as people enjoying the fruit of their labors in long and healthy lives. And that's something we can work towards. We can see how that looks in a community. And when Polis got its start, it stemmed from a fast that Vonette Bright did, because when she looked around Orlando, it was that same inkling of things aren't as they should be here. And how can the church that I'm a part of and a leader in, the Church of Jesus Christ, be a better and more effective helper, servant here in the city? So she convened some leaders, and they got to talking, and a research project stemmed from that, and that was called the Polis Project internally at the Reformed Theological Seminary, and I was asked eventually to lead that project. So as we wrapped up the research, we had a model, we had some principles, but we didn't have necessarily buy-in to do it. And what it took were people who understood investment, understood how to track progress, understood how to rally resources together, and it took people who were willing to work at the ground level and to really understand what was happening in these communities. And so we needed to bring those two groups together. One of the best ways that it's played out since we started this, and what we really hoped for when we did the initial research, has shown itself in what is now known as Lift Orlando.
Lift Orlando started officially in October of 2013, but Phil and his group, Polis Institute, has actually been working on community transformation for years, in fact decades. He laid the foundation for what became sort of the work that undergirded Lift Orlando in many years, and he was one of the first people, maybe the first person we called when we wanted to pull experts together to help us learn about community transformation, because he is clearly an expert in this area. Phil reminds us at every board meeting of resident priorities and what their cares, concerns, and maybe fears might be. He keeps us grounded because of his commitment and focus on the community and the residents. We've met and now become friends with many of the folks in that neighborhood, and it's transformed how we are doing the work of community transformation.
I think the favorite part of my work is that I get to interact with so many different types of people. And I'm thankful to God that He's equipped me that way. At co-op meetings, I'm meeting with practitioners who are trying to figure out how to help a neighborhood and improve conditions there, really passionate about it. I get to meet with business leaders, CEO types, and I spend time with homeless guys and people who walk up and down the trail, and these different experiences bring richness to my life. And not everybody likes that. I really enjoy it. And what I get to find out from people in these conversations is what they dream about. And that excites me, to see that come alive in people and to see them get an opportunity to live that out. But what excites me even more is when I can see a connection between what they're dreaming and what I believe that God dreams about. And what God dreams about is this beautiful place that He's creating and He's taken us towards in some mysterious way. And my hope for Polis is that we just help more and more people attach to that, attach their dreams to what God's already doing.